Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Riders United YouTube channel. In today's episode I would like to show you a really neat item that I purchased for my bike, and this one is the dipstick, but this one have the thermometer, so it allowed me to actually monitor the oil temperature on my bike. So if you are interested in this product, please stick around and I will show you what I got. Here you go. So in case you wonder why I decided to purchase this product, I have to say in the past, each Harley Davidson that I have, I was always concerned about the overheating of this engine. Those engines are cooled by the air. So obviously, especially during this moments that we are in the heavy traffic, and especially during the summer hot days, overheating was always something that worries me. So I decided to purchase thermometers for every single bike I have, because I was always concerned about those things. So please let me show you how I install this item, and I will try to do the quick review and take a bike for the ride, so you can probably see how everything is working, and hopefully you will see the value of this product on your bike. Okay, so here it is. The company name is Jes Custom Accent from New York. So let me just open this up. All right, it's packed really nicely. There is quick instruction. And this is the piece in here. So you will notice you will have this mark in here, and it should line up with this groove, and that should allow you to actually remove it. So yeah, that's the piece that will go into the engine, and that's our thermometer. And you have the two different options. The one is with the oil, the other one is with the air. I choose the one with the oil. I hear the comments that those will last a little bit longer, so I would like to definitely get the best one I could. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this dipstick, just wipe it down, and I will dip it again, and I will note how far I am on oil. So just pay attention, my engine is cold right now. All right, so here I am. I'm about 4 dots from the bottom. So I'm gonna keep this dipstick. I will install the new one, and I will try to make sure that this level is reflected correctly in here, because this oil level on this M8 is really critical. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I have a little bit of oil in here, and it's recommended to put some oil on the O-ring. So let me do that really quickly. So just apply a little bit of oil in here to prevent this from leaking. So here you will notice this groove that is on the both sides, and yeah, there is this part sticking out in here. So I will try to put it in and twist it, and yeah, that's the tough part. All right, here we go. I would recommend the rubber gloves, because yeah, this is not easy to twist, but yeah, it looks like this is it right now. And what I will do right now, I will apply this little bit of oil again in here, just to make sure that there is some additional lubrication in here. Here we go. So I have this groove in here, the sticking out part in here. I'll put it in and align those marks and twist it a little bit, and yeah, that's it. If you would like to remove it, you will just have to align this mark. You should be able to remove this and read your oil. And I think this is actually pretty accurate. So Let me just compare it to the original dipstick. I'm about like 5 dots from the bottom, and I try to align the top mark. Yeah, they are pretty close. I think what I'm gonna do, I will just try to fill it up with the oil maybe up to here. It looks like there is a slight difference, but nothing that I will be concerned about too much. So if I align the levels, yeah, it's maybe slightly less than what the mark is. So I think I'll try to go up to here each time I fill it up with oil. Wipe this down. I really like the look of it. Okay, I guess we're gonna take the bike for the quick spin just to check it out, how this thermometer is working. And I'm always also really curious about the temperatures that my oil is getting into, especially with this new oil coolers. So yeah, I'm really curious what's gonna happen here. So it looks like this M8 engines are running way cooler, and I'm sure it will be different story if it will be like 90 degrees outside or 100 or whatever. But I think that when I have my twin cam, it was running way hotter. I think that Harley did pretty good job in order to find the ways to keep those engines running a little bit cooler, which was definitely necessary, because yeah, those old engines, I mean older engines like twin cams, yeah, they were running super hot. So I will always have to install the oil cooler, or I was always running M-Soil because it always cooled the engine a little bit better. But yeah, it looks like in case of M8s, it's a definitely different story. So I think that they did a pretty good job when they were designing those bikes. So I'm just going to the local dealership in St. Charles. I didn't really have any particular location where I have to go to. I just would like to check this gauge, the thermometer for the oil. I would like to make sure that it's working properly. And yeah, it looks like it's doing pretty good job. I really like the look of it. I know that some people will think that this is a waste of money, but I personally would like to have a little bit more control over what is happening with my bike. I always try to keep those bikes for a long period of time. I really take care about my motorcycles, and yeah, it's always a good idea to know how hot this engine is running, especially if you don't have the bike that is cooled by any coolant, just the air, like Harleys are, at least those M8 engines. So for this reason I try to have a little bit more control. Yeah, looks like a lot of people are still enjoying this warm day today. Yeah, I'm gonna park next to this guy. Here we go. So yeah, barely 200 degrees so far. So I just came back from my short trip. It was about 50 miles. And yes, I have to say I'm really happy with this. So the oil's showing about 175. I mean, I'm in the garage for probably about 5 minutes. So when I got home, it was showing exactly 190, which actually is pretty good. So yeah, it looks like this thing is working, and I mean, I'm really satisfied. The quality of this dipstick with the thermometer is like really nice. So I will highly recommend it. The price is about $175. So I have to say it's rather pricey, but at the same time, I think it's good quality product. And yeah, I hope that if you are looking for something similar, you will enjoy it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this quick episode. If you would like to connect with me on the different platforms, I'm also on the Facebook. I have the group called the Riders United Motorcycle Group. I also have the account on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm always really happy to answer any questions you guys might have, and I'm always open for suggestions for the future video. So please feel free to connect with me. For the YouTube channel, you have the subscription icon on the right corner of the screen. So feel free to connect with me, and I will be more than happy to kind of record the episode for you if you have any ideas. And as always, I would like to thank you for your time, and please ride safe and take care about the fellow motorcycle riders. And I really hope to see you next week on my next episode. Thank you so much. Bye bye.